Hello, everyone. Cheshire the Cat on the scene with uh, what is going to be a couple of YouTube exclusives. I do not know if these games play through in any order, but I know they're all made by the same person. So if there is a consistent story between the first three, I'll release the episodes in order. But I played one of the games, and frankly, it made my chat very uncomfortable. So I'm going to play these in my free time. I am here with the Moon Sliver by David Szymanski, who made the Music Machine, which is what I played on stream. And they also made A Wolf in Autumn, which I'm going to be recording off-screen as well. So, I know nothing about this game. Okay, here we go. The title to begin. The Moon Sliver is intended to be completed in a single sitting, and there is no save system. It is suggested you set aside an hour to complete it. I got time. Let's do this. And as always, feels weird being here without my chat, but also... Oh, here we go. WSD move, space jump, toggle flashlight on and off, interact, examine. I immediately hate it. Ellie was a sullen and beautiful girl, the youngest of all of them, with a mind unfit for lofty thoughts. She had once come in here to see if there was an old firewood. Otherwise, she stayed in the cluttered house where it was warm and familiar. Oh, yeah, let me... Toggle. It says escape equals toggle menu. How do I... that's not right. But... Okay, Oh, here we go. Conserve your flashlight battery, recharge it at power outlets, explore freely. Oh, so I have no way of knowing my battery limit. Abel loved Isa, and he loved Daniel and Ellie. But when his mind wasn't turned toward their well-being, it was filled with thoughts of bleak hopelessness. Sometimes he'd rifle through the barrel. Promise of undiscovered trinkets raises spirits, if only temporarily. Am I in, like, a prison or something? You know, it's a crime man. It's never bittersweet. Oh! Yesterday, 4 people lived on this island. Now only one remains. So, me. Do I have a map or anything? Nope. This feels weird. I'm kind of digging it, though. Is this the same island that's in the other games? I guess it's locked. And what's this? Oh! A power outlet. Okay, neat. Well, these are supposed to be horror games, but when I played the Music Machine, that one was just weird. They reached the ruins and strolled leisurely towards the town. With the shoreline, Isa could remember when the old building still stood here, filled with families. We were old, Isa, said Abel, and we're getting older. We've been getting older since we were born, said Isa. She was always smiling. Abel never smiled. I'm sorry, he cried. Am I supposed to, like, follow a specific path? I'm sorry, he said, and he cried because he often cried during these talks. So for what? He said for a lot of things. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna follow the buildings and see if I can get some kind of progress or answer here. No? Nothing? Here we go. Isa kept a smile on her face, though she could Well, she did not feel like she was smiling. The rusted junk cast shadows on the opposite wall. How do you know Abel didn't take it? He said. Because I trust him, she said. He's a dismal man, but he would never hurt any of us. Do you trust Ellie? I think Daniel didn't answer immediately. I trust all of you, he said. Because that's how we have to live. Isaac had a smile on her face, although she didn't feel like she was smiling. What is this? I do not understand. Oh, I hate that, though. So, am I supposed to, like, react to this with something? Oh, here we go. Daniel, you're the last one I gave the key to, said Isa. It's just the control panels. He didn't meet her eyes. He never met anyone's eyes. I didn't take it, he said. Why would I take it? I'm the one that told you it was missing. Okay, so they're stranded on here or something? Huh. I'm saying that she knows more than she's telling us, said Ellie. Okay, so they began to distrust each other. That's never good. People are gonna die. She keeps the chapel locked and she's the only one with a key, said Ellie, leaning on the barrels, folding her arms. You're saying she took it, he said. I'm saying she knows more than she's telling us, said Ellie. The problem is that she's a liar, said Ellie angrily, fiddling with the knobs on the machine and paced around. And that I have to keep explaining this to you over and over again. You don't know her like I know her. Exactly. You're not an impartial judge, he said. So, hello. What is your problem, Isa? Daniel said, putting his book down. He was annoyed at being interrupted here. Huh. So, they're stranded and they don't trust each other. Lovely. I guess I need to find out where that key is. Mysterious liquid had drained from the tank into the water long ago. Well. Or are these like graves? This place was a forest. Once. Can I go up this mountain? I sure can. Well, I don't think I'm supposed to. I think I'm supposed to just kind of stop here. What's going on with the wind? I'm so confused. A hatch? The night was wild and cold. The monster's tracks leading from the hatch were brand new, but the wind quickly erased them. The monstrous tracks? So there is something here. Come back when night falls. Okay. Oh, there's like buildings in the water. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, there's a fire. She took the knife from the shelf. The blade was dull and rusty, but it was still pointed. She was not smiling. Isa could not talk to Abel about her feelings because Abel was overburdened with his own. So she often sat at her desk and wrote. She did not know who would ever read her papers, but there was something profound about preserving thoughts, so that they would live long after nobody could return to read them. Oh, there's a key. So, Isa had the key? I am so confused. I'm gonna go diagonally for now. What were you doing? What were you and Abel doing at his house yesterday while I was climbing the mountain? He answered, casually flipping through the book at her table. It was covered in dust. Kind of interesting, I'm not reading about the items here. Ellie was laying on the bed. Daniel came in. She scowled at him suspiciously and beautifully. What were you and Isa doing in the old power building? What were you talking about? So were they just suspicious of each other? I hate it. Abel often visited Daniel. He loved to talk, and Daniel loved to listen. Isa and I were off for a walk, said Abel as he entered. I thought I'd stop by before you get caught up in a book. Daniel put his book down. Hello, he said, his expression focused on Abel. I feel like I should recharge my batteries. Or was that... Was that lit before? I feel like I should... charge my battery. I really am, like, curious as to what happened here. Where did I see that outlet earlier? The effect of the wind bustling as I'm wandering around is neat. I am still confused, though. So did these people just kind of like wash up here? And now here they are? There's no sprint button. The thing on the mountains would come back at nightfall. I am not going in the water, I can say that. The rustling of the leaves is a nice touch. The rustling of the dry grass is a nice touch. Wait a minute, is that an outlet up there? Oh, neat. They could make more candles. They couldn't make more wood, so Abel burned candles. What childlike emptiness I feel, to find the most peaceful solace in fantasy, to find in masquerades a truth more vivid than reality. What sort of twisted villains were the ancient writers, to taunt us with unreachable worlds more beautiful than our own? We have enough stored food to live long lives. When our wood runs out, we will be cold, but only so cold as to be uncomfortable. The water is rising, but it will be many years before it reaches our homes. Technically, we will survive, but to what end? This island is all the world we know, and it is nothing but the broken pieces of a fairy tale. This feels a lot like, when I played, The Music Machine. Especially when it's talking about other worlds. There's an evil man on this island, and I know him well. We played together as youths. We've cried together. We've eaten together. We have loved the same women. Betrayed the same women. He is my constant companion and my worst enemy. He puppets my arms, legs, and mouth to his own selfish ends, and secretly hurts everyone I love as I watch, helpless with their unshed, unfelt blood on my hands. He gifts my flesh with the indescribable pleasures, and blights my soul with unutterable despair. His name is Sin, and we are irrevocably bound together. Surely there exists no hell worse than this. What the fuck? What are you on? Abel read to escape, Daniel read to feed his lofty, strange thoughts. Isa read to pass the time, but Ellie, as far as Abel knew, she hadn't opened a book in years. What did she do all day? He didn't know. Sometimes he was worried about her. He worried about all of them. Were they as melancholy as he was? Oh, I hate this. Oh, this is just an outlet. Kind of afraid to turn on my light. Is it nighttime now? Oh, this is creepy. Come back when night falls. Oh yeah, I got a key, so I should be able to check out the chapel now. The night was wild and cold. Wait, is time passing? Come back when night falls. I just saw the night was wild and cold. I really don't want to get jump scared. It's like little glitches with the light. Is it a thunderstorm? Okay. Daniel was still thinking about his talk with Abel the day before, as he absentmindedly picked the book up. Something caught his eye, or rather, the lack of something. Where the heck is this light? The Moon Sliver was gone. He stared at the empty dice for some time. Perhaps he was struggling to comprehend the simple, shocking fact. Had someone moved it? Isa, perhaps? She was the only one with the key to the Chapel of Infinite Light. But Ellie or Abel could have borrowed it from her, as he had done, or taken it. Regardless, he had to tell the others. Word of Hector I. The Moon Sliver was written by the pure spring rain upon the pages of dried leaves, and found by the noble Hector. The moon spoke to Hector, saying, "Take this, the Moon Sliver, and make for it a place in the Chapel of Infinite Light. For it is a holy document. Man cannot read it, but its every letter is known to the demons of the night, and greatly feared. Know that it will protect you, even should my light cease to bathe the night in holy silver. I give it a place of honor, and treat it as a prized possession, for it is your weapon against evil." And so Hector took the Moon Sliver and placed it in the Chapel of Infinite Light, upon a silver pedestal. And the night of warm light and the day was brought with warmth. Okay, so the Moon Sliver isn't an actual moon sliver, it's like a Bible, almost like a book. Again, the moon came to Hector in a dream. "The woodland teeth is vanquished," it said. "Your people are safe for now, but it still waits, lurking in the depths, in the fear." This is Hector the Fourth now. "It will not dare appear again. The holy document is in your possession. But know this, should the Moon Sliver ever be destroyed, even my divine light will not be able to save you from the wrath of the woodland teeth and the darkness of hell. Keep it safe, keep it ready, and may you live in prosperity on this island that I have given you. Let your prosperity be a sign of the words I speak are true." The word of Hector II. The woodland teeth, the monster of the forest, was more tenacious than the other demons. It hated the people of Hector, and desired to take the island away from them, and it lurked in the dark corners, unseen passageways, scheming horrific schemes. It came to pass that Ursula was taken, stalked by the woodland teeth in the dark underground, attacked, dragged down to hell. Then the moon came to Hector in a dream, and said, "Hector, the time has come. Your great enemy has arrived. You would all do well to tremble, for his power is great and his depravity is unspeakable. Go take the Moon Sliver from its pedestal, and do battle." And so Hector went to the Chapel of Infinite Light. He retrieved the Moon Sliver, and went down into the tunnels. Hello, what are you? What affected the third? Most of it is illegible. Hector descended, darkness, whispering, infinite and deep. He didn't know how long he wandered. Promises of brutal torture and mutilation waiting. Begone, teeth of the forest, spoke the holy incantations. Written upon, he returned to the surface. There was like a code to that. If I go in order, it goes 1, 4, 3, 2. And it's nighttime. I'm gonna charge my light up. A couple times. I actually, like, cannot see. Oh, I hate that. It has got to be nighttime now. Yeah, I'm keeping away from that hatch. So, come back when night falls. It is nighttime! Alright, what did I say? 1, 4, 3, 2? That's were brand new, but the wind quickly erased them. 1, 4, 3, 2. Maybe just 3? I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of answer in somewhere I haven't seen yet. It's kind of neat that you can see the light get, like, dimmer. Oh, there's another one. Doors rusted shut. It would never open. Oh, well. That's that. Well, what am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do now? Yeah, the flashlight does, like, steadily get dimmer. Oh, I can actually see pretty decently. Oh, I hate that. Let's get into the church, I guess. Let me take another look in here. Moon Sliver was gone. But for some reason this bothered him. Yeah, so... okay. So it looks like they were on this place... or on this island... trying to figure out... how to... find the Moon Sliver? Which appears to be some kind of a book. Okay. try checking the houses again and see if I missed something. I'm gonna try checking the houses again and see if I missed something. Sorry if it looks like super dark. Because it is. We're gonna be looking through the different houses. I'm gonna try looking in here again. Let's see. They made more candles. Evil had to escape. Well, nothing near there. This was Ellie's house. Nothing. She's not smiling. Oh, hello. What's this? I got a key to something. I remember when the moon still shined, and each night was bathed in a warm silver. The shadows were mysterious and friendly, and the island was a place of joy. That was many years ago. Since it disappeared, the place has become cold and stark, plagued by an inexplicable sense of loss and despondency. Daniel and Ellie are young. They do not feel it. They don't remember what the world used to be like, but Abel and I do. And we are both filled with longing for intangible joys they can no longer provide, friends that do not longer exist, for feelings that cannot be reasonably felt. When I was younger, I smiled because I felt like smiling. Now that smile's a disguise. I believe in the word of Hector and the religious teachings that were passed on to me. Maybe the moon is still out there, hidden behind some cloud of darkness. Maybe the ones who went before us are all waiting there. There's no way to know. We have to wait for death to find out. And truth to be told, I'm ready. I'm ready for the beginning of a new adventure. Oh, God. Hello. Yeah, I didn't even see this. Isa didn't know what the object was, but she remembered her father tinkering around with it in the workshop. She was a girl, but the workshop was adjoining home. Workshop and the adjoining home were now far underwater. She was not a young woman, but even now, seeing it brought her comfort. Abel came in. "How do I get into storage?" he said. She shut and locked the box. "I've told you before. I forgot. I don't go there often." Press the first 3 until they click. Leave the 4th alone. Press the first 3 until they click. Leave the 4th alone. God, it feels darker out now than it did before. I'm guessing that storage must be the way to that safety hatch. Where the monster's tracks are. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. It's the first 3 until they... Yeah. Got it. I hate it. I hate it immediately. So now it's down here. Ellie wasn't easy. The darkness had never felt this menacing before. It seemed alive, watchful. I don't know, I just picked left on a whim. I hate it. It's those machines again. Family of rats lived among the crates of dried food, perhaps the last animals left alive. God, it's like a full-blown labyrinth down here, and I hate it. I'm gonna backtrack and recharge my flashlight. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. No. Okay. Let's try going to the right. Kind of a hatch. Code was long forgotten. No one's been below in many years. Maybe it's the same? Nope. Well, I mean, there's only so many possibilities, right? Let's try them each. No? Nope. Let me go charge my light. Sorry, this might take a moment. But I kind of want to know what's in there. I really wish I knew, like, how to really tell when my flashlight's gonna die. That'd be nice. Ah, crap, I reset them. Nope. You know, since you leave all with... Oh, well. Alright, that, crud. Drat. Wait, did I? Oh, I didn't try. Oh. Well, now that stays unlocked, right? If not, I know the code. My God, I'm gonna explore that with a full battery. Oh, no, 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 no. No, likey. Alright. So it was this one and this one. They had to know the truth, and Hector would not tell it. So down here, where nobody would find him, he wrote on scraps of paper. Maybe someday would discover them. What scraps of paper? What, that they're all gonna die, or was the Moon Sliver a lie? Yeah, it seemed watchful. It does, though, like... You know, for a game that has very little dialogue, I feel like a genuine sense of unease. And that is an amazing way to playing this. Huh. Ellie Daniels' voice echoed around the tunnels in silence. She couldn't explain the feeling. It's as though something was lurking around every corner, just out of sight. Yeah, there might not actually be a monster, but oh god, it feels like there is one. Scratching footsteps behind him, he turned and shined his flashlight around the tunnel. Nothing. Thanks. Oh, there's an alley right here. So just what am I down here for? I'm guessing the Moon Sliver. He called again, Ellie, still no answer, but he heard the footsteps again. I hate it. Oh, is this gonna be jump scare time? Hello? The crowd has a shallow silhouette in his flashlight beam lunging towards him. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. This is me going away. She never felt like this before. She knew these tunnels well. She had been down here hundreds of times. She was lost, confused, and afraid. No kidding, I would be too. That's just a dead end. Almost all of these are. Alright, well... It doesn't look like whatever I'm looking for is down here. So there was something down here, and now whoever was here is gone. Oh crap, which way was my way back? Okay, this is my way back. But then... So what was the point? Was there actually a monster, or did they all just kill each other? Oh, now it's gotta be nighttime. Come on, it's so dark I can't see without my flashlight. Return to the mountain. Isa couldn't remember the last time she had been under the mountain. There was no reason to come here. She looked everywhere. Today, Ellie, Daniel, and Abel were all nowhere to be found. She knew the word of Hector by heart, and the sinister implications were not lost on her. Ellie? Abel heard her and answered, I'm here. There was something strange about his voice Isa didn't like. I'm reading of ages past. Do you know where Ellie and Daniel are? I do not, he said. They are missing, she said. They are missing and the Moon Sliver is missing. Do you understand me? Do you understand what this implies? Do, he says. Night will fall in a few hours. We need to stick together and keep asleep. Are you happy here, Isa? I know with in the dark. Please, Abel. Oh no. But I will find you, Abel. I did not turn my flashlight off. I destroyed the Moon Sliver. I let it out. It's filled with betrayed and angry tears. Abel, no, why? Hell, do you want us to be dragged with you? We're already in hell, this island, this horrible, barren, lonely place. I saw the blasphemous paper Jeremiah found. I went by that way too fast. So, let me get this straight. The others are all getting dragged because he took them down. Isa could not respond. As tears streamed down her face, she kept waiting toward the sound of his voice, the knife clutched in her hand. Dark teeth is not here to take us to hell. It is here to take us away from hell. Am I still moving? Oh! Not read the blasphemous scripts, but I did, and I remember them. Clarity, fear not the dark, for the shadows of the night, for the woodland teeth is your salvation. It said this and more, Isa. The woodland teeth is not here to take us on. Head, a book on his lap. As she approached, she could see he was crying too. I believe the word of Hector, she said, and I will not go to hell. Please, trust me, please. She said again as she put the knife with her chest point first. Don't stay with me, don't leave me alone. I love you, she spat tearfully. I love you so much. Closed her eyes and pushed. She remembered where the heart was located. Father's old books. Able too slow to catch her falling body, she knelt beside her and sobbed for some time. He was not a strong young man anymore, but Isa's body was light. He would take her out to the water. She had always loved the water. But then what? Read? Read until it found him? No, he didn't feel like reading anymore. He was ready to be rid of this entire island and books once and for all. He'd simply wander aimlessly and freely, to take one last look at the island, to feel the wind blowing his memories away. So I am playing as Isa. And then night fell and he would return. And wait. So this is it. Oh, God! What? Okay, but that was really cool, though. So, let me get this straight. They were trying to prevent some kind of, like, demonic catastrophe? And... Oh, that's kind of interesting to think on, though. Was that it, though? Oh, wait, am I still playing? I am still playing. Morning dawned on the empty island, cold and bright and windy. The Moon Sliver by David Szymanski. Oh, what a neat game! I'm kind of regretting rushing through that. I thought I had a time limit, but I don't think I do. Dedicated to Rachel Szymanski. The end. What? I feel bad. I feel like I rushed through the story, but It was interesting to say the least. And I can see why there's no save points. This is a relatively short game. But the concept, I guess it boils down to the concept of being trapped on an island being worse than just meeting in the idea of waiting on an island where nothing can happen. I'm guessing, was that supposed to be like the end of humanity? Or something? Well, Abel and Isa, I know the name Abel. I think of Cain and Abel. So, it seems like I'm seeing a lot of like inspiration from religion and sci-fi stuff. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a wacky episode. So I'll see you YouTubers in the next game. Till then, take care. Ta-ta for now.